Hello, how's everybody doing? Okay, so I just moved back into this house and the water's been sitting stagnant for a long time. Things haven't been fixed in a while, so I have these drains in the bathtubs that the cross members have broken out of. Now typically when you want to replace one of these, you have a tool that goes in, spans the gap, and then you're able to twist them out and twist them back in accordingly. But once they've got these things broken, I didn't know how to get it out. So I've been messing around all day. I fixed one of them today already, so I think I know how to do it. I thought I'd put something out there on YouTube, help other people, because it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be now that I know how to do it. Okay? And I'll give you an example of what we've got is, that's the drain I'm going to be replacing with the new one. These are the tools that I need. Okay? You're going to want a hacksaw in order to score the lip of that, and just a regular flat-nosed screwdriver and a hammer is all I needed to rotate it out. Give me a second, I'll get going and I'll film little pieces of what I did to get this out, and hopefully this will be helpful. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to make my score marks in the lip. You got to be careful here that you do not cut into your fiberglass or damage otherwise the tub. You certainly don't want to have to replace all of that. Okay, I'm going to do 2 of them, so as I'm rotating it out, I can reposition my screwdriver, and you'll see that coming up. Okay, so now I'm going to get myself in position with my hammer screwdriver, okay? And if it's like the last one I did today, it initially takes quite a bit of beating to get it started, but once it cuts loose, it does all right. Starting to move now. I've got it out far enough. I can grab it with my channel locks. Still pretty tough to get out. This thing's very corroded. It's about, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. Well water. Time to be replaced. Okay. Whew. So you see we got debris down there. This one's busted up. We'll get rid of it. Let me do some cleanup and we'll install a new one. Okay, so I got the old one out. It was junk, so we got it out finally. Chiseled it out. What we've got here, cleaned up. You want to make sure that you got your gasket surface here. That's still intact. And everything looks good to go. So what you've got is a new drain. Got your plumber's putty. I've rolled out a thing of plumber's putty. Way overkill on that, but I'll scrape up the excess. So what I'll do here is, first of all, you take this apart. You take the stopper out. Okay. And then that gasket that was in the sink, that was in the drain, excuse me, is already there, so I do not need this new one. It was still in good shape. I'll take this out. Okay. At this time, you take your plumber's putty, wrap it around your gasket, make a gasket. Obviously this was overkill, as you can see. Take off what you don't need. Okay? So, I'll bring the camera with me. Now, you just put it in, thread it down. Now they make special wrenches that grab hold of that cross bracing. I can just use needle nose. Of course, you do damage to them and get them loose on the hinge, but this will work if you need it. I see the plumber's putty extruding out the side. That's good. It means you're making a good solid gasket surface. Now, just take it down tight as you need. Don't have to over tighten it and squeeze all of it out, as long as it's flush. Okay, hit cut off the plumber's putty. Okay, throw that away. Take your stopper. Done. Let's see. Water runs. Water stops. Okay. Works. Anyway, that was a pain in the butt. Well, but it can be done. Hopefully that was helpful.